What's up, Brim Nation? In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys some brimstonemolly lineups on the newest map, Abyss. And before we get started, it's important to note that I'm doing these lineups on the highest graphic settings. And if you find this guide helpful, please consider liking and subscribing as it really helps the channel. Thanks. Alright, so starting with A site, the first molly I'm going to show you guys is for the bridge plant. For this molly, you're going to want to make your way through A main and find this corner right here.
Right here.
Tuck yourself up against it. And for the molly lineup, I use the little white dot on top of the molly HUD icon, and I line it up with the corner of this rock right here, just like so.
Molly.
When you shoot this, it goes over the building on the top, should bounce about once, and then land on the bridge.
Right here. Molly.
The next lineup I'm going to show you guys is for bridge, but if you want to be sneaky and throw it from enemy spawn, you can go through here, pass a secret, find this ramp, and jump
right
on
here.
top of the platform. For this molly lineup, I use that horizontal white line above the molly HUD icon, and I line it up with where the crack here of the rock meets the gray part of the building, just like so. I'm going to scope for you guys to just see a little bit more in detail. So where this crack meets the gray building right there, that's what you're going to want to line up that horizontal white line with, just the tip.
Molly.
Shoot this, it should go over the building, bounce on this building right here, and then land on the bridge completely.
Right here. Molly.
So this next lineup is actually one of my favorites. You can plant right here or anywhere on the site. It has pretty good coverage, and what you're going to want to do is go through A main and find this corner
right here.
again. For this one, I use that white dot above the molly HUD icon, and I center it right between this rock right here, just like so.
Molly.
It should bounce once and go on top of the crate, and it's actually also kind of like an invisible molly as well. As you can see, it covers the bottom area, the top area as well, so they can't defuse on top of the batteries.
Right here. Molly.
This next molly was actually created by one of our community members named Ryota. It's for this plant spot right here, and it's kind of an invisible molly, so what you want to do is go back to A main.
Right here.
Use the same corner right here, and then use the white dot above the molly HUD icon and just line it up where you see this rock meets that rock. There should be kind of like an engraving right there, so just aim it right there.
Molly.
When you shoot it, it goes over the building and then bounces on top of the boxes. And if a player actually tries to defuse this, they still get damaged here.
Right here. Molly.
The next lineup I'm going to show you guys is for this plant spot right here. And you can do this one from enemy spawn as either a post plant molly or a retake molly. So find this corner right here behind secret. And then you're going to use that white horizontal line above the molly HUD icon and line it up with the bottom of this gray triangle, just like this.
Molly.
When you shoot this, it should bounce over the roof a few times and then land straight down.
Right here. Molly.
So now we're going to move on to the beat bomb site, and the first molly I'm going to show you guys is for the standard
Spike drop.
safe plant right here. What you're going to want to do is go through B main and find this corner
right
next to
here.
the barrels, put yourself up against it. And for this molly, I use the tip of the flame icon and I line it up with the bottom of where these blue lilies meet. Just like so.
Molly!
When you shoot this, should bounce once and provide full coverage over the bomb.
Right here. Molly!
The next molly I'm going to show you guys is for this blind spot right here. For this one, you're going to want to go through brimmain. Find this
Right
corner
here.
again. And this molly is pretty easy. All you're going to need to do is aim your crosshair right below these leaves right here. So right where these leaves end, just aim your crosshair.
Molly!
It's going to bounce over the bridge here and land exactly on the bomb.
Right here. Molly!
If you find yourself having to plant on the closer edge of this lane, a different molly you can do from the same spot. Again, find these
Right
barrels here. Is line up this curved arrow with where the dark part of the fungus ends right here. So I use that curved arrow above the mouse icon, above the molly hood icon, and I just line that arrow tip to where that dark part ends.
Molly!
When you shoot this, it bounces over the top of this thing and lands on the bomb.
Right here. Molly!
The next molly I'm going to show you guys is another community made one by Brisennin. It's for this plant spot right here, but it's a bit further back in a main, and it's also half invisible. So you're going to find this corner right here. Put yourself up against it, and where you're going to use the lineup is the right corner of that white rectangle, and where the bottom left of this lamp structure ends, just like so.
Molly!
When you shoot this, it bounces over this building, lands on top of the box right here, and if players try to defuse, they'll still be damaged.
Right here. Molly!
Another variation of that same invisible molly for the same plant spot was made by our community member Casso Time. You can do it from this angle right here. This one's a bit more pixel perfect, but what you're going to use is that little squiggly line near the health icon and line it up with the middle of this green window right here at the top end, just like so.
Molly!
When you shoot this, it bounces once, lands on top of the box the same way. It still damages players if they try to defuse here.
Right here. Molly!
So one more variation of the same molly that I came up with is from back here, except this time you want to jump on top of the platform here. And what you're going to want to use is that white horizontal line near the health icon and line it up with where the corner of this rock meets the corner of the other rock. So you can see there's a little indent right there.
Molly!
You shoot this, bounce this in a similar way, still on top of this box, but still damages players that are trying to defuse right here.
Right here. Molly!
The last molly I'm going to show you guys is for this plant spot again, but this time from enemy spawn near B link. This is actually one that Yor helped me find. What you're going to want to do is put yourself in this corner. And this one's actually really easy. All you need to do is aim your crosshair at the corner of this rock right here.
Molly!
When you shoot this, it flies all the way over the building and it lands exactly on the bomb.
Right here. Molly! Launching smoke!
Last player standing.
Spike planted. Smoke's down. Who trained you? Stim beacon here. Open up the sky! Open up the skies! Molly!
Oh, it's opening.
Sit still.
One enemy remaining. Clutch.
Oh, it's opening.
Brimstone!
Last player standing.
No. Oh, shit, I was looking.
Clutch.
I was looking at my monitor.